Hi, my name is Daniel, and I am the founder of Swifter Scale Technologies. We just launched Insola, a tool for solar installation companies, and I want to show you how it works. First of all, Insola is a quotation software for solar installation companies. It allows your organization's admin or maybe a representative of your organization to describe the customer's home or maybe fill a form from an information that they may have obtained about a customer's electrical need, based on a prior load assessment. Then our proprietary sizing engine breaks down the customer's need and generates a quote that accounts for the customer's location, the peak sun hours at their current location, and an FX rate that protects your business from unplanned losses due to foreign exchange volatility. So let me quickly show you how it works. All right, I'll just click on sign in and then sign in as an admin user. All right. So you immediately get into your dashboard. When you get into your dashboard, you get a summary of some of the things that you need to check out. If there's anything that you need to check out, you can see it here. You can configure your teams. You can configure some workspace settings as required. So right now, the first thing that you typically have to check out is your catalog. Your catalog is a list of the items that you typically use for installing for electrical installation for any of your customers. So you can, if you want, you can be able to like import your catalog, whatever way that you want to do that. So right now you can see um, this workspace about 11 has 11 components. It has a few batteries, a few cables, and charger controllers. Now, the first thing that you typically want to do after having your catalog set up is to create a customer. In this particular video, I'm just going to update this customer's detail. So um, let's say let's call this a demo customer. We can just add a random phone number to this thing. Then you can select a savings baseline. All right, so let's say grid only, and then we'll save the changes. All right, this customer's details have been updated. Now you can create a new load profile. Typically, a load profile is kind of a list of assessment needs that you've made. So you can label it. Maybe this is an assessment of the person's home or maybe their workshop office, whatever the case may be. How many days do they want to use this solar installation without assuming that there is no sunlight? How many days do they want to have? How many days of headroom do they need? You can add it here. You can also add like a baseline system voltage. It's optional, and then you can start putting in the appliances, the category, and then the quantity. So if it is a television, how many television do they have? If it is a refrigerator, how many refrigerator do they have? How many hours per day do they want to do those things? Do they want to run those particular appliances? You can add as many appliances as you want. So you can add as many appliances as you want. So for now, there's an existing load profile. So I'm going to click on this. You're going to see there's an existing load profile. These are a few appliances that the user has. The user has LED lightning, 8 of it, and then they consume 10 watts each, and they run it for 6 hours per day. So we'll just give a little bit of surge, a headroom for surge, depending on what the case may be. This customer also have a ceiling fan, has a refrigerator, a television, and a phone and laptop that they charge. So automatically, once you create a load profile, we take some of the values that you've put in, so the quantity, the wattage, and then we generate this records here. So the battery, this is the recommended battery size based on what the load profile is. This is what the power of the inverter is expected to be. This is the charge controller. There are also a few other things that you can see here. Now we automatically generate a preview, right? This is a preview based, it matches what you have in your catalog, with the appliances that you've provided and the electrical needs. And then you can see it's super efficient, ready to generate. So it just calculates the subtotal, calculates any of the duties, some margins if you need to add any margin, the logistics. Right now, because of the settings that we have in place, that this particular customer has in place, there is no VAT that is being calculated, but you can, like, it is a setting that you can always update and then have VAT calculated automatically for you. You can also account for labor cost as well. And then, yeah, so all you have to do at this point is click on generate draft quotes, and it generates a draft quote for you. And you have this. So you can decide to edit if what you have, what you're looking at, you don't like it and you want to edit it, you can edit it. You can also decide to issue this quote to the customer. You can decide to configure and you want them to be able to get it as an email. That you can do that as well. I'm going to cancel this. You can also get a preview of this. So you can get a preview of what this looks like on paper. And then you can also download it, right? You can also download this. It takes a couple of seconds. And yes, I just click on save, right? So you download it as a PDF and then send to your customer. Now, the documents that you currently see, also there are customizations in place that allow you to be able to add your some of your branding details, right? So you could go to settings. There are so many settings available to you. You can add a company's legal name, your website, your contact email, basically every white labeling feature that you can think about. You can also configure currency. What's your base currency? What's the FX rate? You can set it manually. You can allow us to be able to automatically update this. What are some of the pricing? So how much are you charging for duties? Do you want to configure a certain percentage for VAT so that we can always calculate it automatically for you? Then what's the validity of your quotes? There are also some defaults that we take on when we want to, like, when our sizing engine, our proprietary sizing engine is making any kind of sizing calculations. We also allow you to have external catalog. So your catalog could be like in an Excel sheet and you want to like import it into Insola. And then that's also available to you. You can also configure your time zone, what is the language, whatever the case may be. You also have access to teams. So you can always add team members. You can always add new team members, invite them, give them a role. So they're either a rep, a viewer, or an admin. You invite team members. Every single role is isolated. They get the things that they can do and the things that they can't do, right? So right now, you can use Insola today at insola.swifterscale.com for free. All you have to do is to send us a message, send a WhatsApp message to a number that's going to appear on your screen to get started. Or you can also send us an email on hello@swifterscale.com to get started. Please don't forget to check out the terms of service at insola.swifterscale.com/terms, while we outline all the things that you expected, all the things that you would see, or the things that we get to offer you whenever you use Insola. So I look forward to the amazing things that you're going to be doing with this tool.